It's a scientific mystery and a catastrophe for American farmers. Millions of bees are dying in hives across the United States, and nobody knows why.
Bees are disappearing worldwide.
Honeybees now in danger of disappearing, and along with them, things like ice cream and fresh fruit.
Up to 80% of bees have been lost. There are no bees.
As a major agricultural contributor, honeybees pollinate over 35% of the world's food crops, and the number of active colonies has steadily regressed over the past several decades. If gone unchecked, this crisis will take a devastating toll on food availability as the world's population continues to grow. In order to combat the declining populations of honeybees, it is necessary to correctly analyze the activity and strength of the hive. With more information, beekeepers and veterinarians can make knowledgeable decisions about the best methods to care for their honeybees. This has led to an increased need for diagnostic tools that give insight to hive health. Our goal is to develop a non-invasive mechanism capable of recording a video feed of honeybee movement in and out of the hive. Our twofold approach addresses the need for both a physical device as well as a software that analyzes the quantity of bees crossing the hive entrance. Before diving into our design process, it is necessary to investigate current products on the market.
There are other devices on the market integrating technology into the beehive. Broodminder offers a series of modular sensors such as temperature, humidity, and weight that report information to the beekeeper about the health of the hive. Eyes on Hive, however, uses a camera in front of the hive running computer vision to monitor the bee activity. We are trying to get a more accurate representation of the bee activity. We want to know the number of bees entering and leaving the hive.
How do we know how many bees enter and exit the hive? Well, after many design iterations, we figured that constraining the bee movement at the entrance of the hive in tandem with computer vision is the most accurate solution. Here is our inventor drawing. The pros of our design is that it is fully independent. It can constrain bees in path with PVC half tubes. It allows for ventilation and has an optimized camera position. The cons can be that it may be too heavy and has a large footprint. Here's our prototype 1. The design fits well with the hive and gave us confidence to move forward with prototype 2. Here we have prototype 2. This device was too heavy and took up a lot of space as expected, and stabilizing the device with 4 legs proved to be a little bit difficult. But bees successfully moved through the PVC paths with ease, letting us capture useful bee footage. And moving forward, the design can be optimized for best use of space and can improve stability. Here's our prototype 3. We were able to reduce the large footprint of the device as well as stabilize the device using only 3 adjustable legs. We're also able to reduce the weight of the device dramatically. We are very happy with this final design as it looks great and performs very well.
This is the assembly video for our device. One of our goals for this project was to produce a beehive monitoring device that is cost-effective for veterinarians and the average beekeeper. To do this, we chose to use additive manufacturing, otherwise known as 3D printing, for the majority of the device. This not only kept everything low cost, but allowed for a more intricate design, which gave us the ability to focus on optimization rather than production. Other than 3D printed parts, this device uses PVC pipe, acrylic sheets, and M3 bolts. Though not shown, the camera mounts at the bottom of the long arm that reaches under the device, pointing upwards at the underside of the half tubes. Here is our final design.
The brain of this device is a Raspberry Pi 4, a small single-board computer capable of handling simple computer vision tasks. Our software development strategy began with a pre-trained single-shot detector model from TensorFlow, SSD MobileNet V2. The quantized version of this model was chosen as we have access to limited processing power on the Pi. The SSD MobileNet was pre-trained on the COCO dataset, a collection of over 300,000 images of 90 different classes of objects. Bees, however, are not one of them. To teach our model to detect bees, we needed to employ an AI technique called transfer learning. We did this by retraining the last several layers of the neural net on our own custom data set of bee images collected by our device. 14 hours of transfer learning later, we could successfully detect and track bees. Now that we could track the bees, we needed an algorithm to count and determine if an individual was entering or exiting the hive. A virtual threshold was established which determines if a bee is headed north to south or vice versa. Then, using remote access software, the video feed and a live graph of bee migration versus time is viewable on a mobile device.
The bees will quickly learn how to move in and out, getting captured by the camera system from underneath. And that way we have a really good idea how strong our hive is, how healthy it is, and I think this is a very flexible and mobile application and can be used in many different systems and in many different locations because of the versatility and just the ease of use. So very happy.